Morning, y'all. Back at Rural King. It's about it's almost 11 a.m. so we ain't up too early. Just want to see what they got in here, and probably any ammo hunters done been through, or any resellers I'm sure has done been through. But thought I'd pop in and see if they got anything different from last night. But we'll get in there and we'll show y'all what they got. All right, y'all. Quick Rural King stop. You know how I am about my Rural King. They had basically the same stuff as yesterday. I didn't expect a whole lot different this morning. I got a couple more boxes of 12 gauge double aught. But I wanted to show y'all this too. I know there's a lot of talk. Is the ammo shortage getting better? Is it getting worse? You see, they've had to bump us down to 2 per caliber, which is still pretty reasonable compared to what I've seen. But y'all can see it ain't easing up no time fast. So just a quick heads up. But just wanted to bring this to y'all. Same kind of ammo in here as of now. Got the double aught buck, and they got some of the turkey loads still. But we'll get back with y'all later. Alright, y'all, it seemed we didn't have a big win at Rural King, but we're going to go into Dunham's and see. Thursday's really not a good day for Dunham's because I'm almost positive they get their trucks on Wednesdays, but we ain't going to rearrange our schedule for ammo just yet, so we'll see what they got in here. Alright, guys, in Dunham's, you see they got a few things here. Got some 223 match grade. Got some 308 Winchester match grade. You still got a couple of those oddball calibers, the 260 Remington, 280 Remington. They do got some Red Army standard up here, 7.62 by 39. You see the price on that. Yeah, they're getting a little, they're starting to get up there. These are 20 round boxes. So yeah, not much here. We ain't paying. Y'all see that right there? Ain't no way, man. 40 bucks. No, thank you. Right here, 50 bucks. No, thank you. All right, you seen what Dunham's had. It wasn't worth even picking up hardly, but we're gonna go in here to China Mart and just see what they got. I hadn't seen nothing in here in a month or more, so I'll let y'all know if we get anything. All right, y'all, we in Walmart here. These are those ammo cans I'm always talking about. I'll grab one of these. But I'll show y'all what the ammo situation looks like in here. It's pitiful, man. Here's the ammo situation at my Walmart. Completely bare. It's been that way for months, man. I don't know what's going on. They even got a sign here saying that this area is temporarily closed. They're using it to pile a bunch of junk up here now, so I don't know. I think Walmart's getting out of the game, period, guys. But anyway, we'll get back. Alright, y'all, I decided to pop over here into my local gun shop again. I can actually use a couple boxes of 22 Magnum, so we'll see if they got in here at a decent price, but I'll see what we get in here. Alright, y'all, back at the house again after a little Thursday run into town, search around kind of day. Didn't get a whole lot today, but now, as I've said before, y'all know I'm not really actively searching for much of any kind of ammo. I've got my supplies, and all I'm doing, basically, like I mentioned before, is I'm following my rule that I'm only going to shoot what I can pretty much immediately replace. So what a few little things I picked up today is what I've got planned to shoot basically next week and then the following week. So as y'all can see, the first stop was Rural King, and as you see on the sign, Rural King has made some changes overnight, actually, come down from their corporate office. They have changed the limits now, and this is straight from their headquarters, I was told by my guy in there. So it's a company-wide policy now. It's 2 calibers, 2 boxes per caliber per day. So that's company-wide. So if y'all's Rural King is any stricter than that, that's just your actual individual store being stricter than that. And I can live with that. And that's just another sign. And just talking to him in there, and my personal opinion again also is this ammo shortage and crisis, or whatever you want to call it, this ain't coming to no end no time soon, guys. It's not like it's waning just because you're starting to see some stock. I know there's a couple other people I watch to go on ammo hunts, like Smash Time, I watch him, and then American Academy of Firearms, I watch him too. Both pretty good channels for ammo hunts, but they do a lot of Academy shopping, and I've seen some other ones at Academy, and Academy does get lots of ammo in here lately, But you got to keep into account one thing. The area that is, from what I'm understanding, I don't know much about them, but from what I understand, their headquarters is actually in Texas, and that's where you're seeing the bulk of those ammo shipments show up. So that's one thing. And then another thing, I just saw this morning a post about it. They're limiting theirs now even more. They are company-wide, from what I've heard this morning, it's 2 boxes per day, period. No, not per caliber, 2 boxes per day, period. And then the third thing about them is it's plain to see every time I've watched, every week I've seen people go into Academy, the prices are going up on this stuff every single week. So yeah, if you want to go out, like I'm getting ready to talk to you about one of my other places I stopped. The ammo's out there. There's plenty of ammo online in retailers, and you can get any kind of caliber you want pretty much. It's just a matter of what you're going to have to pay for it. And I'm just telling you right now, the prices I'm seeing, even at Academy now, there's no way I would bulk up on ammo at those prices. Not any way, man. No way. There's no way I would bulk up on ammo at any price other than pre-scam prices. Now, if you got to have a box or two, to shoot, now that's a different story. But I personally would not be bulking up at none of these crazy prices, guys. Now, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody not to buy ammo. And if you want to go in there and bulk up and pay whatever, and you're doing it for your personal stash or supply, I'm not going to tell you not to buy ammo ever. But like I say, that's just a sign right here. This not that the ammo crisis and shortage is going away. It's just simple math. All you have to do is do the math. Math don't lie, man. And the manufacturers even will tell you there are more rounds being sold per second than they are able to produce per second. And until that swaps the other way around, this ain't going nowhere no time soon, man. Not anytime soon. But that being said, I know that one of the big theories out here, conspiracy theories now, is it's the government directly hands-on limiting amounts of ammo being produced and limiting amounts of ammo going out. If that's your opinion, I mean, everybody's got opinions, but I 100% don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Now, what I do believe is the government is the cause of this ammo crisis, but not because of hands-on reasons. It's because of the morons that have been elected into office, and everybody's afraid what's coming down the line. Just like this HR 127 that everybody's having a fit about, that's not going to go anywhere. I mean, in my opinion, that's another one of these stupid gun bills that the ignorant fools make that don't know what they're talking about, and then when they actually start realizing, like, wait a minute, this won't pass through nothing besides our goofy little kangaroo Congress up here. I mean, so HR 127, you know, I hope I'm not proven wrong, but I 100% believe that's not a worry at all. Where your real worry is, if you want to get into the political side of this thing, your real worries on gun laws and restrictions are going to come from your states. That's where y'all need to be looking. Sitting here worrying about HR 127 and ignorant bills like that is not what's going to get into your rights. What's going to get into your rights are your state bills that are coming up. That's what's going to get you. I'm not going to get into a big political rant, but that's just my thoughts on it. Like I say, I 100% do not believe the government is actively hands-on limiting any kind of ammo. It's just simple math. It's simple math right now. And until it swaps the other way around, it ain't going to change. So hopefully some of these limits, I'm fine with these limits being imposed, because that's going to discourage some of these scummy resellers and flippers from going out there every day and bulking up as much as they can at every single store. I mean, it's cutting it down. It ain't going to cut it out completely, because greed is just human nature. I mean, it's just the way it is. But it's probably going to help the situation a little. But anyway, there's my thoughts on that whole ammo crisis coming to an end or not. It ain't. Like I say, you're seeing supply in a bunch of places. You can go anywhere right now, online, several retailers, and there's places that got pretty much any caliber you want at a price that I ain't gonna pay, you know. And many people that knows what the deal is ain't gonna pay that. But that's why you're seeing that. So I don't know how long. In my opinion, you ain't gonna see nothing on any shelves at a decent price for at least a year. That's just my opinion. You can find it on the shelves, yeah, but it ain't no decent price. Like I say, even Academy, that's one of the better places here recently, they're going up every week. They're quickly becoming not a good price at all. So That's why I'm so big on Rural King, and that's why they're hands down Rural King cannot be beat. As far as the pricing on their ammo, there's no competition. Period. There is no competition. They're imposing stricter limits, which, like I say, I'm actually kind of for, but they are not raising the prices. So there's that. I mean, that shows me that they care, and I've talked to my guy in there this morning. And another thing that they're getting ready to be doing, he told me straight up, he said, from now on, you might want to, instead of just in the morning, if you need something, come in afternoons around 5, because they're going to be holding some of it until the afternoon, just to try to combat these flippers coming in here first thing in the morning and buying up all the stock to take advantage of people. And that right there makes me even more happy to shop from Rural King, because that shows me that they actually care that their customers can get something that they need and that they truly need, and they're not just out here trying to make a buck. Because I mean, if they were just all about profit and didn't give a crap about their customers at all, they wouldn't care what time anybody bought it. If it's sold out, more power to them, it's gone, and we made the money. But I truly believe they actually care that their customers get something. Like these other places, it don't matter. I mean, when the truck comes in, they throw it all out there. Whoever's first in there with the dollar is going to get that ammo. So, just a little mini rant there. That's my opinion on that. But as y'all could see, they, like I say, they got the new limit on it, and they got the. And I even asked him. I said, so you telling me afternoons might be? I said, what about today, this afternoon? He said, if you need 45, you should come about 5 o'clock. So if y'all, I know it's different supplies at different places, but if y'all might need some 45 and you got a Rural King nearby, y'all, it might be worth it to check them out and in the afternoon. And I'm saying that there's even more places that are going to start doing this. So like I said before in a previous video, if you can, if I were actually actively needing some ammo, my day would be Wednesday. I would go first thing in the morning around 9:30, 10, and then I would go Wednesday afternoon around 5 o'clock. Wednesday would be my day, and I would go twice a day if you truly need ammo bad enough. But anyway, that was Rural King. I just picked up a couple more boxes of this double aught buck. That's because it's a good price, and like I told you before, I'm buying that, ordering that Panzer 12 gauge next week, so I want to make sure I got plenty of ammo for that. So went from there to Dunham's, and Dunham's, there ain't no way to put it besides they've lost their minds, man. You saw some of the prices in there. They got 20 rounds of steel case 7.62 for $10, 50 cents a round. I ain't gonna pay it. The 223, I don't care how many times you write match grade on the box of 223. $40 a box is absolute insanity, man. They have lost their minds. And then the 308, a 20 round box of 308 match grade for $50. They are absolutely crazy. And my theory of what's going on there is, and I'll tell you why I say this. My theory on that is these higher end rounds, I guess your exotic rounds, these match grade type things, is they're trying to take advantage on those because people sometimes don't realize what that higher end, higher quality, if you want to say, or specialized ammo, they don't even realize what that really should cost. So they think, well, it's high, but it's blah 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 brand, or it's this and that. And the reason I say that it's specifically that type is because I asked him, and he confirmed again that Dunham's is for sure trucks on Wednesday. And I asked him, what kind of stuff did y'all get yesterday? He said, we got a little bit of everything as far as the popular. We got some 5.56, got some 9. And I just asked him what they are selling a box of Full Metal Jacket, 50 round box of 9 for. And he said, depending on the brand, it's anywhere from 17 to 19, 20 bucks. So that's higher than I'm gonna pay right now as far as bulking up, but that just shows you that that's not near the price gouge as some of that other specialty type of ammo. So but Dunham's lost their minds. But even at 19 bucks a round, that's getting into the territory where I'm not gonna pay that for 9mm. That's just how the way I am. And Academy's even higher than that now. It's every week places like this are going up. Rural King's not. So anyway, Dunham's was a bust. I didn't get nothing out of there, left there. And then y'all can see I went to went to Walmart next. Walmart just totally sucks anymore. I'll just be honest with you. I got one of these $12 ammo cans on there because I could use some more ammo cans, but they didn't have nothing as far as ammo. My opinion still is Walmart's getting out of the game, period. I think what's happening now, of the places, the Walmarts that are getting stock, I think that's just a matter of what's still in their warehouses and their distribution centers is getting sent out, and then once that's gone, that's gone. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, honestly. But that's just that's the feeling I'm getting, because the same thing happened a while back when they got rid of the scary rifle type, assault rifle as they call them, rounds, and the pistol rounds. They announced they were stopping sales of it, but then for another 3-4 months even, I was going in there and killing it on those clearance prices of 5.56 and 9mm. I mean killing it with some good prices. And then it came to an end, and that's just because they still have it in their distribution centers and warehouses, and they got to get it out. So I think that's what's happening with the Walmart. Like I said, I totally hope I'm wrong. But anyway, Walmart was a bust. We left out of there. And then I did go by my local gun shop, and I actually picked a couple things up there. Picked up a little 22 LR and some 22 Magnum, because I actually, again, this stuff is stuff that's going to be shot next week or the week after. This is in anticipation. Y'all know I got that little bar keep, so I got some 22 LR, which I've got, like I said, I've got a stash of thousands and thousands of rounds of 22 LR, but I'm sticking to this strict rule that if I can't replace it, I'm not going to shoot it. That's the rule I'm staying by for a while. So I got a couple 50-round boxes. These were $6, so that is higher than it should be. That's about 12 cents a round, but that's not near some of the prices you're seeing elsewhere. Man, I've seen places for 25 cents or more a round for 22 long rifle, which is absolutely insane. If I remember correctly, pre-scam, I was paying 7-8 cents a round, so you're talking 12 cents a round here, so it's higher price, but it's not anything where you like forget it, man, and you don't even pick it up off the shelf. So I got a couple boxes of that because I'm gonna shoot that, and I actually was glad to find this 22 Magnum in there, some really nice 22 Magnum. It's that ballistic tip Hornady VMAX stuff. This stuff's cooking at 2,200 feet per second out the muzzle, so that'll be a hot little mama right there. Now, it was $18, and that's a little higher too. That's probably $3 or $4 higher than normal, but again, I'm surprised it was that price, to be honest with you, for a really good 22 Magnum. I mean, that's a really nice quality ammo right there. That's some cooking stuff, and it's the ballistics on it's real nice and everything. So I did pick them up, and I'll tell you something about that store. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying before. That gun shop has every single caliber of every single pistol and rifle round that you could think of. I'm telling you, I went through that place, and I just sat in my head and I would try to think of some weird, crazy, or very rare round right now, and look, and there it is. They have every single pistol and rifle caliber you can think of. I mean, every one of them, man, but no exception. Not only that, but they had a stack of small pistol primers in there. I mean, a stack of them, buddy. And I'm not a reloader, and I'm not at all familiar with the prices on that stuff should be, because I've just never bought it. I've never really researched it that much that I was getting ready to buy it. So I know I got a few reloaders that watch some of my videos, so y'all tell me. I think it was whatever brand, maybe CCI, I forget what the exact brand, I think it was CCI, but it's the square box, you know, the square size box, and the little thin square box, the single stacks. So I don't know if I'm assuming that's 50 rounds, maybe it's 100, I would say, I'm guessing it's either 50 or 100, probably 100 maybe now that I think about it. But y'all tell me, it was the square box, the little thin square box, and there were $7 for that box. So is that high, a little bit high? Is that super high? Is that almost normal? You know, y'all tell me. I have no idea, so I'm just curious. But after that was it. I just come back to the house. So I got me a couple boxes of the double alt buck, and a box of 22 Magnum, a couple of boxes of 22 long rifle for the stuff I'm gonna shoot next week. But I didn't mean to get real ranty in here, and I try not to get into politics too much, because I know different people's got different opinions, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But like I say, in my opinion, this ammo shortage ain't going nowhere no time soon. But that being said, I don't expect ammo to be unbuyable when it does come back down, with the exception of It may be harder to get it. It depends on what these crazy nuts up there in Washington can actually squeeze through as far as like the imported ammunition, like the Tula and the Wolf and the Barnall and the Red Army Standard, whichever brand they throw on it. But just your normal ammo that we're used to shooting, I wouldn't panic buy it like you're never going to be able to get it again. And so I wouldn't bulk up at these prices, but again, like I say, if that's on y'all, it's y'all's money, and as long as you ain't flipping it, I don't have no objections to nobody buying nothing at any price if they want it. But that's all I got for today. I just wanted to bring y'all those couple little tips and rant a little bit. But I appreciate y'all watching. Most of my videos is they're gonna be shooting. The majority of them is gonna be shooting and disassembling guns, reviewing guns, buying new guns and showing them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep these little ammo runs up, and just because I feel like if I pick a little tidbit up here and there, you know, maybe a little useful to somebody. And I know y'all like seeing what's out there, and I do too. I watch a lot of other videos just to see what's out there. But if y'all like what you're seeing, you know the drill on that. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. That way you can keep up with me. And again, y'all know how it is. Stay safe and prepared, and we'll see y'all on the next one.